You are watching Beautiful Homes TV.
Hi, and welcome to our show, Tiny House, Happy Life. So what is a tiny house? Is it just a small house? Well, no. A tiny house is very, very small, about the same size as a trailer or a bus. There are lots of different kinds of tiny houses, and today we're going to visit a tiny house near Boston that is really unusual. It belongs to Adam and Jenny. Let's go. Hi.
Come in.
Hi, thanks.
Welcome.
So this is an old school bus.
Yes, and now it's our tiny house.
What an unusual idea. Can you tell me more about how you decided to live in a bus?
Yeah, everyone asks us that question. Well, we loved Boston, but our apartment was small.
Come on, Jen. Small?
Okay, it was very small, and the rent was very expensive. We spent almost all our money every month just to pay the rent.
And one day, we saw a really interesting video on YouTube about tiny houses. And then, about a week later, Jenny and I saw this old school bus on the street, and Jenny said, "That's it. That's our tiny house." And it's crazy, but that same day, we bought this bus.
Wow. I'm surprised. You did it so quickly.
I know. We were surprised too. But we needed to change our lives, and we both thought a tiny house was a good idea. So, here we are.
This is really beautiful.
Thanks.
Thank you.
But it is really small.
Yeah, so in a tiny house, you need some unusual ideas about where to put everything, like your bed and your clothes, because your house is so tiny.
Yeah. Actually, I don't see a bed. Where is it?
Okay, look up.
That's great. I'd love to know more about how it works.
Okay. Our bed is on a little elevator. At night it comes down, and in the morning it goes up again.
That's really an unusual way to save space.
Uh-huh. Okay, now look at the floor.
That's incredible. The floor opens.
Yup. And that's where we put our shoes.
Do you really have enough space for everything?
Yes, we do. But that's a very important question. When you live in a tiny house, there isn't enough space for everything you have, so you can only have the things you really need. And when you only have the things you need, your life is very simple. Like, it's easy to find everything in the house.
And it only takes 20 minutes to clean.
So we have more time to be with our family and friends and do other things we love.
And it's easy to travel because our home is a bus.
And the best thing is, now we're not worried about money all the time.
Why is that?
Well, because the bus costs less than the rent on our apartment in Boston for 4 months. So we're saving money. And also, when we lived in the city, we just always bought a lot of things.
Especially you.
Okay, that's true. I spent a lot of time shopping for new things like clothes and things for the house, but we really didn't need most of the things we had. And we're so happy. We really love our simple life.
Jenny, Adam, thanks so much for showing us your tiny house and explaining why a simple life is so great.
You're welcome.
Thanks for coming.